Welcome to Beyond Your Radio's album for today. I'm your host and creator of Beyond Your Radio, Mark Kulgowski, and this daily video cast reveals one album for you per day. And as always with us here at Beyond Your Radio, it can be any genre, it can be any style. The albums are uniquely picked. They can serve as a reminder. They can be an expansion of the listening palette, creating a new adventurous rabbit hole of musicianship to explore, appreciate, connect with. Today's album, Let's Be Ready by The Wooden Sky. They are from Toronto, Ontario. They are on an independent label called Chelsea Records, not to be confused with the Chelsea Records in 1972. It was in the U.S. This independent label was formed by the band themselves. June 16th, 2015. This is indie rock, indie alternative, folk rock. Formed back in 2007, this is their sixth album, and the one more after this is the latest, Swimming in Strange Waters in 2017. Haven't heard from them since. This was the first album that was on the label that Chelsea is. I don't know whether it's still around or not. They formed that, and they were supposed to do other bands of that nature and independence, but I don't see any. This is directly an indie sound, no question. It has a tempo and connection that should have been extremely easy on the listener, for sure, including the way the vocal attaches itself to kind of heartfelt and having that indie alternative vibe. They do rock out. There's no question there. Nothing toward heavy alternative though. But to me, this feels like the Canadian indie rock, like By Divine Right is Colorado, the Weaker Thans, the Stills, and of course Strumbella. They would be the equivalent in our parts of the world, in the U.S., maybe to Mumford & Son and My Morning Jacket. And they have a connection, actually, to Mars Volta, as the violinist there does play with them from time to time. They toured with the Rural Alberta Advantage, and I can understand why, as well as Elliott Brood, other Canadians that kind of fit that mold. But it's not anywhere near overbearing or plucky in the folk sense. So it's a good match. And in the biggest nod I can give, Mr. Gavin Gardner of the band, the lead singer, I believe he's probably the head writer, did the mastering on an Album of the Year candidate this year. That's right, Dan Mangan's Natural Light. And if you haven't listened to that record yet, I implore you to do so. No, the cover here is not of Kim's Convenience, the fictitious sitcom convenience store that did very well in Canada on Netflix. I would recommend it big time. If you've not seen that sitcom that ran for several years, you will recognize some of the stars on that show before they became super. This album for today comes from the Morpat playlist in Williamsville, New York, as well as our panelist, Alex Kaluzny. We're on the web at beyondyourradio.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, of course. Articles, videos, podcasts. It's all about music, bands, artists, anything we can get our hands on. Go Beyond Your Radio with us, a real music appreciation channel. Stay tuned. The Canadian thing continues for Album Listen Challenge tonight. It's Edwin's Another Spin Around the Sun. Lots of cool information coming out, and we'll see what everybody thinks of it. Thanks for watching, and happy listening.